Alright YouTube, this is Chase L. Daniel 6400 doing a vid on how to take apart your 1911 if you want to clean it, if you want to put new parts in it. This is my 1911 here. The Auto Ordnance 38 Super. It's a 4.5-inch barrel. Now this model was made in 1996 only. This is a really good gun here. Check the chamber for y'all. As you can see, there's nothing in the chamber. Now, here's where we're going to start taking it apart. Once you check your chamber, just go ahead, pull your hammer back, because you're going to need it back this whole process. Now, what you do next is, this is your barrel bushing right here. It goes around your barrel. You take this little spring-loaded button, push that in, and while you're pushing it in, you want to turn your barrel bushing like so, and it's spring-loaded, and it'll come out just like that. That's your spring. We'll just put it off to the side. And this is your barrel bushing. Now to take it off, you just turn it into where you feel it, find the give, and it'll come off. Now next, you take your slide lock pin out. What you have to do is line that sucker up to where your slide pin is exactly on the groove right here. Like that, and then just push it. It'll come out. Get that guy out of there. Now that's your slide lock pin. Next is when you actually take this apart, you turn it over and just easy come back. Now this is your frame. Got your hammer, trigger, grip safety, ejector safety, everything. This is a high dollar piece of your pistol right here. Put that off to the side. Take out this little guy right here. Now, this is my barrel right here. This thing. My barrel. Now, I just oiled it yesterday. Got it nice and shiny for storage, and so I'm not going to take it out and get it dirty again. Now when you're putting it back together, you have to make sure your link is up like this. It can't be down like that. It needs to be up like so. Take your little guy right here. Make sure the male part of the end is sticking to the female. You don't want to do that, because you'll jam your pistol. Take your frame, tip it over, line it up with the grooves like so, and just slowly come forward. And you'll hear it click. Next, take your slide lock pin. You have to line your link up with the hole. Now, as you can see, before I bought this gun, when somebody was putting it back up, they didn't care and they just jammed it up in there and it scarred the bluing. I'll show you a little trick how not to do that. When you're pushing it up, take your little finger right here and push that little piece in like so, and then take your slide lock and just stick it up in there. You gotta line your slide up first before you can do any of this. Take your finger, just push, and make sure that you're lined up. Technical difficulties here. Alright, now we got it up. Now line up your slide lock, and once that's lined up, it'll just slide right in. like so. Now next, take your spring, put it back in your pistol, take your barrel bushing, put it back on, guess what, your barrel, and just stick it over here to the side. Now you have to push this down and take your barrel bushing and push it to the center. Now this is tricky. Once you do that, once it's down, take your barrel bushing and you'll hear it click like mine did, and then your semi-automatic 1911 pistol is back like it should be. Now what you want to do, once you get it back, stick your magazine back in it, put it up, and now you guys know how to take apart your 1911 pistol.